I'm Rachel.
And I'm Erin.
And today we are going to be discussing the French neoclassical painter Ingres.
Ingres is born in 1780 and he died in 1867 from pneumonia. He painted during the Industrial Revolution, and he considered himself a painter of history. And when the Romantic movement came about, he hated it, and he just kept painting in the same style that he always knew of.
Yeah, over the course of his career, in his body of work, there were 4 paintings that looked very, very similar. They're all of bathers, and they're all the same woman.
It's very odd.
The first in the series he painted in 1807, and it is called Half Figure of the Bather.
And this is the first one that starts off this whole little mini series, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's this woman, and she's looking over her shoulder, and she's all getting ready for a bath or something.
See some side boob in there.
And she has this cloth wrapped around her hair that shows up in all of the paintings.
Yeah. A year later, he did the Valpicon Bather, which it looks very much like almost the same exact painting, but just zoomed out, as opposed to just a crop of her upper torso to her
Yeah, and the cloth is still wrapped around her head, and it seems like it's the exact same cloth. It has the red details in it, and that's about it.
20 years later, in 1828, he did the Small Bather. Yet again, the same woman, but in this one, she is in more of an environment.
I think it's a Turkish bath house.
Yeah, it looks like.
And she has a different headscarf this time. It has yellow.
Yeah, it does. Sure does. She's in the same pose. You can't see her face as much like the previous painting he did. And 34 years later, he did the Turkish bath.
No one's really in the bath, and this woman is still in the exact same pose with the headscarf on.
Yeah, I'm convinced she's never going to take her bath.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She's just kind of in the state of undress perpetually.
And there's all of these other women around her. I don't really know what they're doing.
She's playing some sort of musical instrument. The similarities in all of these paintings definitely outweigh the contrasts in them. The only major contrast I see is that the woman's playing a musical instrument in the last one.
And just all of the locations. But other than that, it's like you took the same person and just stuck her in different places. Like, Where's Waldo or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
We should have an ending thing.